just like you, as you said, you're like free of mind and whatever case may be. I definitely feel that sometimes, but your physical, the physical is a real thing. So it was, as much as we try our best, when you don't feel free physically, or you don't feel, just probably just healthy physically, 100% affects the mind. So when I'm having to physically walk to work, as much as I want to free the mind as possible, it's not easy. So
but the thing is, I guess because you're thinking of it, but the way that I kind of see it is that these things should be automatic and completely natural, because we have been doing these things since we were born, since we were young, and we've got good practice. So obviously we feel tired. Yes, we've been tired so many times before. We felt this way, so we're able to just kind of master it and just kind of accept that's what it is, and just move on and just obviously just keep it rolling. So, and it is also good to just be in a, let's say if you're feeling super tired and you have like a big task to do, it's good just to kind of look past it and be like, I can do this. And you actually, when you're not tired, it just makes things so much easier, because you're not really thinking of it, you're just kind of doing it. That makes any sense.
But what comes to mind?
When you're doing something as a routine, like you said, it's almost like you're in flight mode. When you're doing something as a routine, my brother, what you don't realize, this is how people become described as zombies, because they don't actually know that think about it.
That's another way of looking at it.
So you just said that when you're continuing doing something, it's just you don't think of it. That's the problem.
Because it's
when
things
people
that don't hurt.
Let me land it, bro. When as soon as you get into that routine, you don't actually realize that you're not thinking. So you just said it, that you don't have to think about it. They don't, bruv. Because once you think, you're probably going to wake up. It's funny how they say it a lot of people are not thinking. People are just sheeple. It's funny how they're saying these terms. Yeah. People aren't afford to think. As I'm saying, when I'm having to get up and go physically, it's affecting my mental, because I know to myself, as much as I want to be free, like you said, it's great to have a sense of that delusion. It's helpful, bro. That having that delusion is kind of helpful, bro, because it makes you kind of feel like you're a superhero, when we're not all Chris Browns that can actually really live that.
But you're obviously aware. But what I'm trying to say, yes, the thing is, what you're saying is correct, but at the same time, I guess it makes sense to have a balance with that, and just to obviously be aware that obviously this is not something that I like, but you're still able to do it because it's not hurting much just to walk. If that makes sense.
And you know what? So let's talk about, let's say, like, okay, cool, navigating like the restrictions that this life has put on us, like the work situations, etc. If I'm gonna be super real, bro, it's like, the only way I've been able to navigate it is not to be in a place of delusion, as in I'm avoiding it. Like, it's more so I just internalize, and I use the word delusion because that's what people say. Like, it's more so a place of like abundant thinking. Like,
I hate you. No,
like, whatever situation 100%. I'm in, like I can just tell. Less about me trying to be in space and more about I'm trying to program my being. If that makes sense. What I say to myself, how I move, etc. If I'm not feeling the greats, etc. Alright, cool. Feel it through, etc. But when I'm going into a mind, okay, how do I want to feel? Be intentional. If I'm going to work today, etc. But just connecting. I really test it in the small areas, like if I'm going to the train station, for example, how I speak to the people that are opening the gate. All these things I test, like little small bits of good energy, etc. and see what it comes from, a genuine place, bro. And what happened? I realized in the Matrix, things just seem to open up, bro. I can't lie. You know what I mean? It just seems to allows, like. And if freedom is the key, for example, people hold our freedom. Like if you're thinking about anything or any sort of restriction that we face in a day-to-day, bro, you understand it? Yeah, who's involves people in it. So if you can now figure out the key to allow people to feel, you understand it? Yeah, open, or allow people to feel great, then I think wouldn't one of those barriers kind of fall down. But I feel like you rightly said it, right? Like you rightly said a minute ago, like a lot of people in that mind of I'm the center of my universe, it makes sense, etc. And if I'm feeling this, I'm not looking to come out of that etc. shell and now trying to see other people. But in you doing so, you're now like 90% of the world that are thinking the same thing. So if you can figure out a way to go within yourself and just create that space within yourself, not externally, bro, within yourself to feel like, alright, cool, I'm this, I feel this, etc. And if you can't feel it, do the stuff that does make you feel that way. You understand, innit? Yeah, take time. I was gonna ask you a question because you mentioned that you were gonna take a break. Yeah. So when do you have downtime, bro? When do you have downtime just to be inspired and not do anything and not feel like you have to action things, bro?
I guess
that's a good question.
Yeah, I guess that depends on. I guess that depends on the activities that I view as downtime activities. You get me? So for me, recording music is a downtime activity. So although some people may say, "Oh man, he's maybe having to mix and master the stuff," I see that as enjoyment. So that's my downtime. I'd actually get to do that anytime. I just wake up. I got a mic. You know what I'm saying? In my room. Wake up, plug it in, and just start recording. So that's like my downtime. A downtime I also have as well is when I'm building stuff, like mainly like websites and so forth. That's a downtime type activity for me because it's not work. So when you do say some of the stuff that you mentioned, oh yeah, I don't really see my stuff as work. I resonate with that, definitely. There's stuff I don't see as work. So that's my downtime right there. As well as although it sometimes may not seem that way, I'm definitely big on that, like outdoor activities. So I think the last time we went was Hang Loose, where we went zip lining. We went I think they call it a giant swing. We went on a quest type thing basically. I love that stuff. We was actually supposed to go skydiving this based end of this year, but that's we had to reschedule for that.
Yeah, on skydiving, yeah.
Yes, it was actually you that gave me that idea because you went skydiving in Mexico.
Oh, you done it already? Yeah. Oh, it was mentioned that.
His
that's the person. But we always said, someone told me about. You never told me about Talca.
Mexico. If you ever want to go skydiving, go play the Carmen, bro. Like, it was just the views crazy. I can't lie though. When I just had the plane, I was coming out of that plane thinking, I'm hanging out here, but I see bare ocean. I was like, shit.
How long was the actual experience? Because
I was hanging there for a while still. I was hanging there for a while. I feel like probably like 10, 15.
Because
10 minutes on the air.
Because I was told that the actual drop is
a long time, you know.
I think it was
shorter.
I was told
10 minutes. It's crazy.
The job is actually like a minute or so, something like that.
No, it can't be 10 minutes. I think it feels longer than that.
It drops, but then when you glide, then when you put the sheet up and you glide.
But that's not. No, but think about it, right? I know why you're saying that because it might have been shorter than that. Has to be. 10 minutes is a long time for you to jump out there.
Like that, right?
100%. But that lets you know just how crazy the experience is.
Yeah.
The experience.
How
it made me feel like I went up there to see the Earth was flat. I was distracted. I can't lie because I was up there thinking. I was there, and I was thinking, shit. This coming. I went out my window. Went out my flipping mind, innit? When I was jumping down, I was like, child. But yeah. When I got to the beach, I was like, I thought it'd be higher than that. You know what I mean? Yeah. And the second thought is that, like this Earth is mad. Like, who created this shit? Like, who created this stuff? Like, you know what I mean? This is mad, bro. So I was looking at all you. I think I used to be on that ground there, like you lot. But look at me now, fam. You know what I mean? Above.
That's amazing.
No. That it was a mad experience. I'll definitely do it again. I feel like I wanted to make it like I was joking with the team, saying I want to make it like an A Nation initiation thing. Like, well, everyone wants to be a member, and that's within 1 year. You have to do it, a skydive or something that's gonna.
Yes.
And I feel like it had a lot of benefits for like what you perceive you can do, like just shaking up your I can't jump out of a plane, I can't do this. Just doing things that are gonna allow you subconsciously, your mind to stretch itself and say, right, you did this. Now what other fears are you trying to?
How scared were you on the school?
But I was a real G, bro. Real G. I was definitely scared inside though. When outside, I was, you know what I mean, innit?
You were screaming when you.
Yeah, but I definitely wasn't.
Did they film it?
There's camera evidence, bro.
Oh, it's
right there, bro. That's why. Listen, camera evidence. Though I'll send it to you after.
You need to see when this guy done a giant.
I knew it.
You're screaming.
I scream like a bitch.
Yeah, did I?
And
Peter,
Peter? I didn't actually realise I screamed.
That's how gone he was, bro. And the scream was like.
It sounded funny though.
He puked and diarrhea at the same time, bro. I swear.
It's a crazy scream.
Yeah.
It's a crazy scream. It's crazy.
Yo, you can't. This was in Blue Water, man.
Blue Water, bro.
Blue Water. What's the mine now?
Blue Water.
We did a simulate. we did
Blue water, bro.
We did a
That
simulation dive of a you know what I'm saying, of a skydiving, but then we done the giant swing, which was it's like one of them.
It was never.
Yeah, it was so unexpected.
I can't lie. Do you know what's to go down full butt?
And then
The banana man. That sends me every single time.
And
I can't hack that one.
and then he starts singing some song. I'm thinking, how is he?
No, but I wasn't. He thought I was just mad. Like I didn't feel it. I felt it, bro. But it was after,
singing.
bro. It's just it's like I guess there's stages in it. Once I knew we were like 3/4 in, the feeling had gone. So I was able to be. I put my hands up. But before that, when it went, I was like, you get me? Like everybody, it's like the first quarter is just your heart stops.
It was crazy.
But he was just done for the whole until 25% down.
I just let it out.
Yeah.
My bro.
I just let it out.
Bro, so he can never do the skydive, but as we've like,
Nah, I think I can see you do it, bro.
no. As in like,
Skydive.
you can do it, but like be like,
Hell yeah,
be like
hell yeah.
very.
Okay.
As in the feeling will be even. You get
Nah, listen, but
he would
listen,
do it,
bro. Okay.
Of course.
I'm very, very. When it comes to hyping myself up, bro. Listen, I don't think I need a coach in it. I'm very, very. So when I was going up that thing, bare man, in turn, I was thinking, shit, this is fucking hard.
Facts.
I was talking to man like, yeah, what? This is not even hard. I was doing all of that, giving it all of that, just to psych myself up, because I know that I'm already here. You understand it? I might as well look good when I'm gonna go down in it. So I'm very, very much on that, man. You understand?
and that's how I think as well. Sometimes I might as well look good doing it. That's what you're thinking to yourself that I'm very, bruv, it hits me, but I'm like, I gotta look good.
I was thinking that as well, but I just had to let it
Because there's
out.
times here where I'm. You see when they say like,
I just have to let it
And
out.
you want to know something? Yeah,
You know,
I'm actually